Hey everyone, what we're bringing you this week is going to be this Featherlight Fingerling. A great little baitfish pattern. Has a ton of movement because each little part moves independently. If you pay attention to my Facebook page, you've seen some little 10-15 pound tarpon, got a little 30-inch snook recently. All of those fish have been caught on this baitfish. Not that difficult, but a very effective pattern. And it looks great to the human eye, and the fish like it too. Hope you guys enjoy. We'll be tying this fly on the Mustad C68 tarpon, size 1. I know that says size 2, guys, but we have the size 1s on the order. We were just out of those packs. I wanted to show you the pack. We're going to start it right at the hook bend with some white strung rooster saddle hackles. You don't need the really big feathers, just these medium ones are fine. And just stick them out the back about 1.5 inches, 1 3/4, one on each side. Right on top. And then go ahead and take 2 more. And do the same thing. Once you have those tied in, we have some pearl polar flash here. And all you really need are about 3 to 4 strands of it. And I tie those strands in half, so there's 3 or 4 on each side. And then you can cut those off right at the tips of your feathers. Now we have some black barred groovy cerise purple and white bunny strips. Now this little bunny strip is just cut at 1 inch, 1.25 inches long. Doesn't need to be that long. You're going to tie it right on top and have the tips of your bunny fibers land just short of your feathers. Then we have some 2-tone cross-cut rabbit strips in violet and white. Tie your little cross-cut rabbit strip right on top. Bring your thread forward, and then just do 2 or 3 wraps depending how tightly packed your crosscut is. It's a natural fiber, so each one will be a hair longer or a hair thicker. Tie that off. And then the last part of the tie is going to be 1.5 inch gray minnow head from Enrico Puglisi. You could also just take regular EP fibers and do what they call spinning them around the head. You really don't have to spin EP fiber though, as long as it's just surrounding the whole hook shank, just like when you spin deer hair. But tie that brush stem in right on top. It's just a 1/4 piece of a 9-inch strip of 1.5 inch gray minnow head from EP. And we're going to wrap this all the way forward till the whole piece is done. And I did just skip the tiniest little bit of room in between each wrap. You can tie off that stem, whip finish it. I do like to brush out that EP minnow head with one of the EP finger brushes. And I like to go ahead and trim it before I put the eyes on. And when you're trimming it, guys, trim the bottom really short. I don't like the minnow head to be long at all at the bottom. And then on the sides and the tops, you can go ahead and let it stick out a little bit and keep its full length mostly. Just get some of the wild ones. But you're trimming that bottom, it makes that hook gap a lot more open. Gives you a lot more profiled little finger mullet or baitfish head. And then once you're done getting the head shaped how you want it, I like to use the Loon Flow to go ahead and seal my threads in. And then last but not least, we have some 1/4 inch stick-on eyes. And just like before, use the side of your scissors, use the size of your razor blade. It'll keep you from gluing your fingers to your bait fish or ripping the eye back off once you go to pull your finger away. And it's just going to get one on each side, y'all. And that is a very simple, very effective bait fish and has a ton of movement in the water.